With my bros, I really don't know what the future holds. I just hope it's plenty money, cars and hoes. I can't wait to share all that shit with my bros. Doing what it do, guess we see I go. Where I'll be tomorrow, I don't really know. Hope we celebrating, putting up a toast. If we make it, nigga, we can do the most, ayy. Doing what it do, guess we see I send my prayers to the Lord and step my foot out them doors. Ain't got enough to be comfortable, so do this, I want more.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I'm your host, Tony Bahamas, and this is Caribbean Basketball Report, Season 2, Episode 1. Today on the Caribbean Basketball Report, we bring you or take you around the world and give you information, updates, highlights, and scouting reports on all things and all people Caribbean basketball affiliated and Caribbean basketball relative. Before we do that, please like, share, and subscribe. Our platform on YouTube here is AB2C Broadcasting. Please take a look at us on the internet, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, also for B Caribbean TV. So, hold on. We'll be right back. In college basketball at the NCAA Division I level, you have superstar and NBA potential top 10 draft pick Kai Jones from the Bahamas and University of Texas had a stellar season in his sophomore campaign, taking all his accolades and all his successes to the next level. As of today, as of this report, the NBA draft is not yet happened. However, Kai Jones, the sixth man of the year and one of the top players in the Big 12 Conference, is projected to be a top 10 pick on the NBA scene. Another individual hailing this time from Jamaica is McDonald's All-American, High School All-American, and Jamaican native Kofi Cockburn from Jamaica and from the University of Illinois. One of the top post and interior prospects in the entire country, and a recipient and a finalist for all of the top forward and interior post player awards in both the Big Ten and both nationally. Kofi Cockburn has entered his name into the NBA draft and was a All-American at the NCAA level. Also from Trinidad, formerly of Cal State Northridge, but now competing for the San Diego State University Aztecs, 6-foot point guard Terrell Gomez did help lead his team to the NCAA tournament and the Mountain West Conference tournament title. On the coaching side, U.S. Virgin Islands national team coach and associate head coach of the newly minted 2021 NCAA national champions, Coach Jerome Tang, hails from Jamaica and is the associate head coach of the Baylor University Bears. On to the British Virgin Islands, Franklin Penn, point guard or combo guard from Cleveland State University, as well as junior college and NJCAA All-American on last year, was Demoy Hodge. Hodge was one of the leading scorers. Both Penn and Hodge did lead their team to the Horizon League Championship and both participated in the NCAA tournament despite Penn having an injury. Hodge was one of the top players in all of junior college basketball last year as a NJCAA All-American and All-Region selection and took his talents to Cleveland State. At the junior college level on this year, from St. Martin, Ernell Kofi Hamilton, 6'5" left-handed wing guard or combo forward, either one, was selected just recently, one of the 2021 NJCAA first team All-American selections. Kofi Hamilton, one of the top players from Southeast Nebraska, did help lead his team to the NJCAA Division II National Championship Tournament. Heading over to the European side, European basketball, in the LEB Plata, St. Martin native, 6'10" forward, Bute was one of the key and pivotal factors for his Yearbook team in Spain, leading his team against key pivotal victories 3 times and having the league's best record in the LEB Plata. Bute and his Yearbook team did win the conference championship and did win the league championship, earning a promotion to the LEB Oro, the highest league in Spanish league basketball. Moving on to the NBA, 6'5" forward of Haitian descent, Matisse Thybulle. Matisse Thybulle, one of the best defenders in the entire league and one of the top upcoming players for the Philadelphia 76ers, as well as Nick Claxton from the U.S. Virgin Islands, formerly of the University of Georgia and now of the NBA championship contending Brooklyn Nets. Also in the NBA is Buddy Hield of the Sacramento Kings. Buddy Hield, over the last 4 or 5 months, has been the leading three-point shooter on makes in the entire NBA, making easily over 1,000 on last of his attempts consistently for his Sacramento Kings team. Also, one of the best teams in the West, also hailing from the Bahamas, is 7-foot center, former McDonald's All-American, and all the way by Bahamas, by Jamaica, by Nigeria, is Deandre Ayton. Also one of the top teams leading helping lead his Phoenix Suns to their first playoff berth in what seems like ages, and also one of the top teams contending, hopefully, for what is a championship. On the women's side, Bahama native Jonquel Jones was a pivotal part and the leading rebounder and one of the top scorers in the entire WNBA on 2 years ago, is now back to join her Connecticut Suns team. Before she did this, on this past few weeks ago, she did lead her team, or help lead her team, with Brittany Griner and Brianna Stewart to this year. Also on the women's side is 6'5" forward and high school and collegiate All-American Aliyah Boston from the University of South Carolina. Boston did lead her University of South Carolina Lady Gamecocks to one of the best performances and one of the best records in all of NCAA women's basketball on this past year. Boston, by her efforts, was a NCAA All-American selection via her 14 points and 12 rebounds per game, narrowly lost by the smallest of margins in the NCAA Women's National Championship game. Boston will be back on next year to help lead her Lady Gamecocks back to the promised land. Also from the Bahamas, 6-foot guard from the University of Notre Dame, one of their top scorers on this past season, Destinee Walker, was invited to the Dallas Wings WNBA training camp on this past week. Walker does look to have a great future in international and or U.S. basketball, and all the best of luck to her and her career moving forward. At the high school level, Jamaican nationals and Jamaican descent, Ausur and Thompson, 6'5" wing guards out of Pinecrest High School in Florida, have solidified themselves as some of the top prospects, both respectively in the top 50, top 25 in the entire United States for their efforts on the basketball court on this past year. Thompson, or the Thompson twins, definitely are NCAA high-level Division I prospects. Thompson both led their Pinecrest team to the Florida State High School Championships. Also setting high school and prep and AAU basketball afire. One of the top prospects, one of the most electrifying and one of the biggest draws for AAU basketball throughout the country, hailing from the Dominican Republic, Emmanuel Hansel, 6'5", definite NCAA Division I athlete, looks to set on fire every gymnasium that he has been in. Hansel competing for Central Point Prep and also competing on the AAU circuit on this summer is definitely one of the top attractions all across high school and youth basketball in the country. Also from Florida, but also from Jamaica, is 6'9" Jamaican national and Jamaican Caribbean Basketball Championships leading scorer on some 3 years ago is Josh Minott from St. Andrews High School, who led his team to the state championship 2 years ago, has recently signed on his letter of intent to join the University of Memphis Tigers. The Tigers, led by Coach Penny Hardaway, is a perennial NCAA contending team.
I really don't know what the future holds. I just hope it's plenty.
Just to let you know, in the wake of volcanic eruptions in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, islands in the Lesser Antilles, we here at the Caribbean Basketball Report and AB2C Broadcasting will donate a portion of all proceeds from merchandise, t-shirts, basketball yearbooks, and the Caribbean yearbooks to contacts on the individuals down there in the Lesser Antilles for individuals that have been affected by the volcanic ash and evacuation. If you at any point in time, would like to donate to those causes, please see the links in the bio and or our description, and we will send those on to our contacts there. That's about all the time we have for today. Thank you for joining us here on Season 2 of the Caribbean Basketball Report, Episode 1. For all of you supporters out here, we thank you for getting us to Season 2. Please continue to like, share, subscribe. Also, merchandise. Please get your Caribbean Basketball collection. We post it on our website, as well as for all you basketball scouting coaches and enthusiasts. We do have the Caribbean Basketball and Bahamian Basketball yearbooks available for you to purchase. Link in the description, link in the bio. Until next time, join us here on the Caribbean Basketball Report.
I really don't know what the future holds. Hope it's plenty money causing hope. Ay, ay. I really don't know what the future holds. I just hope it's plenty money causing hoes. I can't wait to share all that shit with my bros. Ay, ay. I really don't know what the future holds. I just hope it's plenty money causing hoes. I can't wait to share all that shit with my bros. Doing what it do gets me see I go. Where I'll be tomorrow I don't really know. Hope we celebrating, putting up a toast. If we make it, nigga, we can do the most. Ayy, doing what it do gets me see I send my prayers to the Lord and step my foot out them doors. Ain't got enough to be comfortable, so through this I want more. I know my brothers look up to me, ain't no falling for fuckery. Always follow the plan, with those who pull it on luckily. So I put in the time after time. Ain't watching no one else, nigga, what's mine gon' be mine. Boy, I started at the bottom, so I climb and I climb. I got focus on the motors, dollar sign after sign. Nigga, trust me, we gon' make it. I can see it in the making. I've been putting in the work, so soon you'll see me on vacation. I ain't gonna lie, getting tired and I running out of patience, gang. But if you got a dream, it's no sleeping when you chasing. Motivation is who made it, but I gotta be one. So I suck it up and try to do what's gotta be done. Can't react to all that bullshit, but you gotta be numb. Just can't fuck with who ain't fucking with you, can't even front. No, I really don't know what the future holds. I just hope it's plenty money causing hoes. I can't wait to share all that shit with my bros. Doing what it do gets me see I go. Where I'll be tomorrow, I don't really know. Hope we celebrate and putting up a toast. If we make it, nigga, we can do the most, ayy. Doing what it do, guess we see eye. Yeah, with both eyes wide. I've been putting in that OT, nigga, both eyes tied. I done had a man like crisis twice and both times cried. Learning all this shit for granted, but yeah, no time flies. I gotta go, ain't no stopping me. Gangsta world got a little pocket me. Always take my shot, nigga, trust Giannis ain't blocking me. Out for every comma, semicolon, apostrophe. I just want it over and I heard that she cost a fee. Nigga, trust me, we gon' make it. I can see it in the making. Ain't no time to take my time, nigga. The world is for the taking. I ain't gonna lie, getting tired and I running out of patience. But if you got a dream, it's no sleeping when you chasing. Motivation is who made it, but I gotta be one. So I suck it up and try to do what's gotta be done. Can't react to all that bullshit, but you gotta be numb. Just can't fuck with who ain't fucking with you, can't even front, no. I really don't know what the future holds. I just hope it's plenty money causing hoes. I can't wait to share all that shit with my bros. Doing what it do, guess we see I go. Where I'll be tomorrow, I don't really know. Hope we celebrate and putting up a toast. If we make it, nigga, we can do the most, ayy. Doing what it do, guess we see I go. Ay, ay, ay.